When I asked him about spirit, he said spirit means life. That's wonderful. Allah has no spirit. Hello? Please mute YouTube, Mr. Rahman.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum, Rahman.
Hi.
Assalamu alaikum. I said, why you say hi?
I don't.
You don't say assalamu alaikum to Christian, right? Because the Prophet, he was a very nice person. He forbid you from saying assalamu alaikum to non-Muslims.
Okay. Walaikum assalam.
All right. So what do you want to say to us, Mr. Rahman?
So Muhammad Hijab, he said something about pray when it says in the Quran, God prays for the Prophet. Apparently praying here means blessing. What's your opinion on that?
Okay, so you are saying that what his name Muhammad Hijab was wrong when he said that, when he said pray for?
I hear two sides. I hear that some say it's actual praying, others say that it's just a blessing.
No, I'm asking you as a Muslim, when Muhammad Hijab, he said pray for, not pray to. Do you agree with him when he said pray for, or this is wrong?
I think he said pray for. That's what I heard.
Yeah, but is it wrong?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, you see, today I saw a person who is supposedly trying to prove to us that our idea of praying is wrong. But sadly, the Muslims, they forgot that Muhammad Hijab himself, he made a new video trying to explain to us what pray on mean. You see, the verse says yusalluna ala nabi or sallu alayhi. If you go in the verse, let us see. Let us go. The search engine is not working. Okay. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. Mr. Hijab, he said, this verse mean that Allah he pray for, not he pray to. All right, pray for, not pray to. As long Muhammad Hijab he agree that Allah he pray for, that mean Allah he pray. Now, you came with different conclusion against what Muhammad Hijab said. Pray for is Muhammad's statement, or Muhammad Hijab's statement. You said blessing. Correct?
Correct.
All right. Based on what you say, that means that Allah and the angels, they are doing a blessing to the Prophet. Do you agree?
Yep.
Okay, but my friend, if God he blessed me already, what the angels would do? Where did the blessing come from?
It's in the multiple translations.
No. I'm not saying the word in English. I'm saying when you get the blessing, you get it from who? You get it from the angel or you get it from God? Who is the one who bless us?
The gods, angels.
No, angels cannot. Only God. You agree? Okay. So now, how the angel are going to do blessing in the same time with Allah? Make it simple for you. If God he said to me, Christian Prince, I blessed you. Do I need other blessing from anyone? Anyone can do better? Anyone can increase my blessing? No. Correct? Because God already blessed me. Are you following with me, my friend?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. So if Allah said to me, and he is God, and he said, okay, you are blessed. So what the angels would do? Nothing. What the human being would do? Nothing. I'm blessed by God. Who care about the rest? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's mean there's a mistake here, because if this is a blessing, then Allah and the angels and the believers, all of them, they are sending blessing on me. As if the believers can add a blessing to the blessing of Allah, they cannot. As if the angels can add a blessing to the blessing of Allah, they cannot, because the blessing only come from God. No human being can bless you. You see, when I say to my brother in Christ, I say to him, bless you, I am just saying a short sentence, which is, may God bless you, because only God bless us. No angel can bless you, no human, no prophets. All they ask God for a blessing. If I ask my mother bless me before I leave the house, she is not really the one who is blessing me. She is asking God, supplicate to God, may God bless my son. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so here then, when they say to you that Allah and the angels, they are doing a blessing and the prophet, there's a contradiction, because angels cannot do blessing.
I get it. Yeah.
All right. Now the word in Arabic is yusalli, correct?
Yeah.
Muhammad hijab, he said, pray for, which means he confirmed that the word there in Arabic is pray. Okay, that's wonderful. At least he's being honest. Now, praying for, in fact, in Arabic, it does not say pray for. He is just being ignorant in Arabic. In Arabic, it says ala. Do you know what ala mean?
No.
Ala in Arabic mean on. On. Not for.
Okay, so
Okay.
pray on.
Pray on. So ala, this word here, mean on. Let us come to a conclusion that Allah and in Allah wa malaikatahu, Allah and his angels, yusallun, pray on the prophet. How Allah can be God and yet he and the angels are praying on Muhammad? And you see, in Arabic, yusallun is not pray, it's praying. It's ing. Do you notice here there is something wrong?
Yeah, it looks quite suspicious.
Okay, let me explain to you more, my friend. When I say Allah and the angels are praying on the prophet, that means there is a need for continued prayers. Otherwise, why Allah will keep praying? You know what I mean? Pray, ing, ing. Okay, so that's mean even if Allah he praying for Muhammad, you know, he needed to do praying, which means continue prayer. Look like the praying of Allah, or let us say the words of Allah, are not eternal. So he's afraid that his word, his prayer is not going to be answered, so he keep praying. When I say, you see, when I say I send you blessing, God do not need to bless me 1,000,000 times. If you bless me, I'm blessed. But when we use the ing, it means there's an action of continue request involved in that story, and that continue request is praying using ing. Now, if Allah is the God and he is doing pray and ing, which means continue praying, why he need to continue? Let us say for the sake of argument, it's a blessing, as you said in the beginning. If Allah bless me, what the ing for? I'm blessed. Anybody can steal my blessing, which God gave me? Nobody. Correct? If I'm blessed, it's a decision God he make, and if God he say be, is going to be. Do you agree, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay, so how and why Allah and the angels, both of them, they do the same act, praying on Muhammad, regardless if a praying is for Muhammad as hijab said, or even blessing on Muhammad as you said in the beginning. It doesn't make sense in both situations, because Allah is God, and God, the Quran, even the Quran said, you see, when this hijab, he was debating Wood, he said something very funny, which proved Islam to be false. But because David Wood is not a debater, David Wood is a person who make a lecturer, but not a debater. If I was there, I will put immediately hijab in the corner, and he will be sorry for saying that. He said that the similarity of Jesus is the same as Adam, quoting the Quran. How? إن مثل عيسى عند الله كمثل آدم خلقه من تراب ثم قال له كن فيكون. Chapter 3 verse number 59. The similarity between Adam or Isa and Adam is the same how he created them. Read with me. The similitude of Jesus before Allah as that of Adam. He created him from dust, then he said to him, be, and he was. Do you see the verse, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Did Allah created Adam by saying be?
Yeah.
No, he did not. If you were watching the guy who was speaking to me before you, we were asking him about Allah. He breathed into the fashion of Adam. He breathed into him. All right. He breathed into him. Okay, let's go there. Let's go. You see, Allah, he did not really create Adam in such a way. Never. He breathed, he fashioned Adam. Let's go a little bit. فإذا سويته ونفخت فيه من روحي. Read carefully with me. Chapter 15, verse number 29. When I have fashioned him and I breathe into him. So how Allah created Adam? He fashioned mud. If you read the verse before it, behold, the Lord said to the angels, I am about to create a man. How he created them? Read carefully. From sounding clay, from mud, modeling into a shape. So what is the first thing Allah he do supposedly in this story here? He brought dust, he mixed it with water, then he fashioned a modeled, which is a shape, will come to be a shape of a human, and then after I have fashioned him to the way I want him to be, I breathe into him. So Allah did not say be and he was. It was a process of making. That's mean the verse in the Quran saying that the similitude of Jesus the same as Adam, he said to him be and he was, is a lie. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Because Adam, he was not created by saying be to him. Not only that, if you go in the Quran, you will see that the Quran said that Adam, he was in rush, عجولة. ويدعو الإنسان بالشر دعاءه بالخير وكان الإنسان عجولا. Chapter 17, verse number 11. Do you know what this verse mean? عجولة. Do you know what عجولة mean?
Oh.
عجولة, Muhammad he claimed that when Allah he was creating Adam, he asked Allah to finish him before the sunset. He said to him, Allah, please finish me before the sunset. So if we go to the interpretation, just to show you, I'm not the one who's saying that. This is what your Muslims believe in that. Read carefully with me. And Allah tells about the man hast, how he sometime prays against himself or children, etc. And then he continues saying, and where and the man ever hasty. Salman al-Farisi, which is the companion of your prophet, said that Ibn Abbas mentioned the story of Adam when he wanted to get up before his soul reached his feet. When his soul was breathed into him, it entered his body from his head downward. When it is reached his brain, he sneezed, Hatshu, Hatshu. And by the way, this is true. I know I am an Arab, and all of us there, we sneeze a lot, and said, Alhamdulillah. Here we go. Adam is not even made, he speak Arabic. I mean, see, amazing. It's a miracle. Alhamdulillah. And Allah said to him, may your Lord have mercy on you, Adam. Then when it reached his eyes, he opened them. Who? Adam. And when it reached his body and the limbs, he started to stare at them like, what the heck? What is that? He's looking at his feet like, what is that? In wonder, it's like what? What is this? He wanted to get up before it reached his feet, but he could not. So he said, oh Lord, make it happen before the night comes. And here we notice that everything Muhammad Hijab he said when he was debating David Wood is nothing but a lie, because Adam is not the same as Jesus, And Adam was not created by saying to him be and was. It took him a lot of time. Even Adam is worried that the night might set or the night might come, and yet Allah is not finished. He's so slow. So Allah, he fashioned a mud, he mixed water with dust, making mud. Then he fashioned the mud in the shape of a man, and then after he fashioned the man, he breathed into him, and even the breathing is taking forever to download. So the verse where it says that Allah, he said that the similarity between Adam and Jesus is the same, he created them from dust, that's false. Secondly, Jesus was not created from dust. You see, the only one was created from dust is Adam, and then Eve created from Adam. So another mistake in the Quran, when the Quran says that Adam and Jesus, both of them are from mud, and he said to them be. Because even in the story of Jesus, Allah did not say to Jesus be, and he was. He breathed into Mary's vagina, and he made her pregnant. Where is the word be? Correct? Did Allah breathe into Mary? Are you with me, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay. So all the story is a fabrication. Everything they say is a fabrication. Allah cannot create it. He cannot be the one who created Adam. He cannot be the one who created Jesus as he claimed, and he cannot be the one who we speak about that he can be God because he is praying on Muhammad. Why? You know, the Muslim, they say to us, okay, how Jesus is God, but yet he prayed to the Father. You know, this is what the Trinity is about. Trinity is about three persons in one. The Son speaking to the Father. When Allah he prayed to who? There is no answer. If Allah is sending a blessing, how the angels and the human, they can do the same as the act of Allah? It's impossible. If Allah send the blessing, why he is saying ing? Yusalluna ala nabi. You see what happened in Islam, Muhammad, he made himself the center of the universe, to the point he wants us to believe that God and the angels and everybody, he is praying, busy praying on one person. His name is Muhammad. Everybody is praying on Muhammad. You name it. There's not even a single person don't pray on Muhammad. Why? Because Muhammad is the center of the earth. I will give you another example. Let me ask you a question. My friend, if a prophet of God have a fight with his wife, should he call 911? Should he call Jibreel? Should he call Allah for help, or he should fix his problem inside his house?
I think he should talk to his wife, really.
Okay, look what happened in the Quran, just to show you that Muhammad is the center of the universe. Chapter 66, verse number 4. I hope you are seeing my screen with me, my friend. Do you see the screen?
Yeah.
All right. And this is your Muslim translation. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not translating to you. I'm showing you what is there. Read carefully with me. Two of the wives of Muhammad, they have a strike. Why? Because Muhammad is a bad person, and Muhammad, he needed help. Obviously those two women are so aggressive, and Muhammad cannot fight them. So look what happened. Muhammad, he told them, Allah told me, if ye turn in repentance to him, your heart are indeed so inclined, but if you back each other against him, truly Allah is his protector. And Jibreel, who hold on, Allah is his protector. Is Allah is enough to protect Muhammad? No. The list to continue. And Jibreel and every righteous Muslim, and furthermore all the angels. All of this because Muhammad is having a fight with two women, they are his wives. Do I need all of those to support me in a fight with two women? They are 5 foot tall. The enemy you just named for us supposedly can destroy the whole universe. I am fighting with my wife, and now I tell my wife, if you became a partner against me, guess what? Guess who is going to support me? Allah will support me. Allah is not enough. They are not scared yet. Okay, not scared from Allah and every Muslim. They are not scared yet. Let me scare them more. And Jibreel, Jibril, do you know Jibril? He has 600 wings. Huh? Not scared yet? Okay, all the angels too. I mean, who's left? Who is left not involved in this fight? Allah, every righteous, 1.4 billion Muslim, including you, my friend, every Muslim in the world, and Allah, and Jibril, and every angel is involved in fighting with two females. They are 5 foot tall. What do you say?
That's quite interesting. Where did you get that from? Which chapter and verse?
It's in the Quran, my friend. It's in the Quran in front of you. Do you see? You don't see the screen, my friend? You see the screen or not?
Yeah, I do. Which chapter and verse is it?
Chapter 66, verse number 4.
Okay. Thanks.
Chapter of At-Tahrim. So, my friend, do you really? What do you think after I said to you this? I mean, do you think really this is going to be a prophet of God?
You've raised some interesting questions.
No, I want you to be honest. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's quite weird, and it does make me ask some questions about what I believe in now.
Okay, my friend, listen. You sound like a very decent man, and really, I am enjoying talking to you. You see, I don't know how old are you, but age is not really what makes us mature. It is how we think. I want you to tell me, as long already you have a doubt about Islam, I can't tell. What is making you stay as a Muslim? Give me a reason to stay as a Muslim.
I think probably it's like my family's identity, etc.
Okay.
And
okay,
it's like this mental block that.
All right, but
it's kind of impossible.
But my friend, you are smart enough to make a decision. You see, Abraham, one day, his family, they used to worship idols. Even the Quran supposedly says that, correct?
Right.
Okay. So should Abraham stay with his family and then go to hell? Or he should leave his family? I'm not saying leave them. I mean, don't talk to them now. I'm saying leave his family faith and save himself. Should we throw ourselves in hellfire just because my family, they believe in something wrong? Obviously, I can tell that in your heart. There's nothing is convincing you. You just told me just because of a family thing now. So why you want to stay as a Muslim? You leave Islam and you try your best to convince them to leave Islam too. You see, let me show you something additional to what you said. As long as we mentioned Abraham, a prophet of God, he should not say stupid things. And we mentioned many stupid things. And by the way, I'm not insulting. I'm just saying what I believe. When Muhammad, he mentioned, speak about Abraham, because we spoke about Abraham. And then Muhammad, he said the following about Abraham. وَإِذَا قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ آزَرَ أَتَتَّخِذُ أَصْنَامًا آلِهَةً. Okay, translation. Chapter 6, verse number 74. Abraham said to his father Azar. Look here at the poo Muhammad he did. Muhammad do not know Aramaic, and he thought that this word Azar is the name of the father of Abraham. So he did not change it. He keep it in Arabic. He keep it as it is in Aramaic. Do you know what Azar mean?
No.
Azar is a word mean foolish. So what Muhammad, the false prophet, he said, he thought that Azar is the name of the father of Abraham. Why? Because he do not know what it's mean. He thought this is okay. The book he's reading from, it's a foreign language. He do not know. It's a mix with Arabic. And there it says Azar. Okay, he said to his father, what? Azar. So he thought, oh, this must be the name of the father of Abraham. But Azar is a word mean foolish. Abraham saying to his father, foolish, are you going to worship idols? And that makes sense. Or fool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you being fool? This is foolish. Imagine that Muhammad, he thought that this is the name of the father of Abraham. This guy, he got everything wrong. So you want to be, with my respect to you, you want to be foolish and believe that foolish is the last name of Abraham? You know what I mean? This is foolish. I'm glad that you are laughing. So my friend, I invite you right now to denounce the devil and to leave Islam and to say that Muhammad cannot be a prophet of God.
What do you mean say now?
Sorry?
You mean say now or something?
Yeah, why you don't say that? I mean, already you are laughing. I just heard you. It's you just said this is foolish already. I agreed. So why you don't say that Muhammad is a false prophet? Say it.
Yeah. No, I can't say that.
You cannot?
No, there's 1,000 people watching.
So are you saying you will not say that because you are scared because 1,000 people watching?
I don't know. I'd have to go away and think about all this.
So what I hear from you, I understand. I'm not going to force you to say it, but you are saying because there's 1,000 people watching, you don't say it. But if you are talking to me in private, you will say it, correct?
After I've gone away and, you know, talked about this with other people and see what they said.
Okay, you want to talk to me in private after we finish, or maybe tomorrow? So you can say that
Sure.
to me, and I promise you I will not record it.
Yep, sure.
All right, that's wonderful. Well, my friend, you just said that already. You just agreed that Muhammad is a false prophet. I like you. That's wonderful. Okay, my friend, I have a Muslim want to call me, so I will drop your phone so we can hear him. I apologize. Okay, there is a Muslim who is an Arabic teacher, and he is trying to prove that David Wood was wrong. Hello, Hassan.
Hello.
How are you, Muhammad?
Hello.
Yes, Muhammad. What do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Where do you live, by the way?
I live in USA, Muhammad. Where do you live yourself?
Oh, you don't live in UK because Shamsi is from UK.
Who cares if he is in UK or not? He can call me, can't he?
Because you remember he told you in the video that he is willing you to come to UK to debate with him.
My friend, I am not a street boy. I don't debate in street. I'm not a street boy.
So that means you're scared or what? I don't know.
Well, the one is scared is the one who don't accept. Here we go. You're calling me. Look how nice the voice is. Look how nice the voice. Look how clear it is. I can show reference in the screen. You can show me reference and we can show it in the screen. We don't want to sit there shouting at a bunch of kids and everybody shouts, say nothing.
But you guys have to agree on conditions. That's why.
Well, I know there's no condition. The conditions goes for me, goes for him. He can call me anytime. He can ask anything. I can ask anything. That's very simple. It's a debate. You see, when you put conditions, it means you are scared of something. A condition like what? We should wear. We should have umbrella.
No, it makes order. You know, like you guys, you keep picking, you know, unclear verses in the Quran. And
my friend, okay, here we go. You are here with me. Give me a clear verse in the Quran, and I will show you in 2 seconds that it's not a clear. Choose one.
No.
You see, just to show you, I am not the one is picking up unclear verses in the Quran. The Quran is an clear book. What are you talking about? Show me one verse in the Quran is clear. Can you show me one verse in the Quran clear? It's a stupid book. With my respect to you, my friend.
No. In the Quran, there's a verse that says that those people who have disease in their heart, they keep picking and choosing the unclear verses to misguide.
Yeah, and the problem is any verse we pick up, you say to us you have a disease in your heart because you have no answer for it. And let me ask you a question. What kind of a book? What kind of a book? There's a verse in the Quran you say it says that, right? This is chapter 3, verse number 7. What kind of a book says that there is verses in the Quran? Nobody knows what they mean, save Allah. What the point of sending those verses then?
We have hadith to explain to it. The hadith, the prophet.
So then, if this is the case, what is your problem if I pick up a hadith which is hard to understand if you have the backup from the hadith?
That's not my point. What I said is that.
No, your point is I am picking up a weak spots in the Quran. You are just confessing that the Quran have a problems, and I go and I bunch the Quran. I bunch the Quran in the belly. I bunch the Quran between the legs. I bunch the Quran in the places I should not punish because you are saying the Quran is weak.
Unclear. I said unclear verses.
Yeah, so okay, what does unclear mean? What does unclear mean? Unclear to me or to you? Unclear to me or to you?
Let me give you an example.
Unclear to me, my friend. Unclear to me or to you?
No, I'm just stating what.
No. You need to answer me here when you say there's a unclear verses. Unclear to me or unclear to you?
Unclear to everyone who likes.
Thank you very much, guys. Did you hear this? The Quran have verses unclear to everyone. So what the point of sending those verses? Why your prophet did not explain them?
Unclear to everyone who lacks knowledge, who doesn't have knowledge. unclear to
that's
them.
That's false, my friend. That's false. That's false. That's false. That's false. The Quran says, the Quran says the same verse, the same verse. You do not know your book. Obviously you do not know your book. The Quran says, and those who have knowledge, they say we believe. They don't know. The one who have knowledge, to have knowledge in Islam is not about knowing, it's about just we believe.
We have the prophetic tradition to explain those verses that are unclear. It doesn't mean that everything is unclear.
My friend, I just told you, my friend, did you hear me? I just told you, pick up for me one verse in the Quran, and this is the challenge. Choose for me something clear in the Quran.
Like I can't think of out of head now, but there's.
Okay, let me ask you. I will give you something very simple in the Quran. The Quran keeps saying the children of Israel, the children of Israel, the children of Israel. Correct? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Who are the children of Israel?
It's Moses. They are from Moses.
Who was Israel?
The children of Israel means the Jewish. It means
my friend. Who is Israel? Children of Israel is the Jews. I got you. But who is Israel?
Israel is a tribe or something.
Who is what? Tribe? No, it says Bani Israel. It's Israel is a man. Children of Israel. Israel is a man.
Man. That's the nickname because
that's a nickname. That's a nickname. Okay, where do you get that this is a nickname, and where do you get the word that this is a tribe? Where do you get this information from?
Bani Israel is a clan from their origin.
My friend, what is Israel? Okay, they are the children of Israel. Who is Israel?
Because the most prophets were from
Because
Israel.
What? Because what is the name of I'm saying you, who is Israel? I'm asking you a very simple question. The Quran repeat tons of time, all children of Israel, 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 all over. Okay, who is Israel? Imagine I say to you, oh children of Trump, oh children of Trump, oh children of Trump, oh children of Obama, oh children of George Bush, oh children of etc. But I never introduced to you first who is it Trump, who is Obama, who is Israel? Introduce to me. Go ahead.
That's the language of the Quran, how it uses.
My friend, what language? What language? Who is Israel? I'm asking you a very simple question. When you say to me, you see, what the point of saying children of Israel is to give me a definition who they are, correct?
I said children of Israel are where the most prophets came from. Ibrahim,
my friend, this is not the question. Moses, this is not the question. You see, Muslims, you see, guys, Muslim, they are people who don't even use their brain. Look what I'm asking him. What the answer? I'm saying to you, they are saying they are the children of Israel. Who is Israel?
I said you there's a clan.
What a clan? Who is Israel? Israel. The children of Israel. Israel is a guy, is a man. What a clan?
Let me give you the answer now. Give me a second.
Okay, search Google. Google, peace upon him. We cannot find the answer in the Quran. We find it in Google.
They're the Jewish. The Jews.
My friend, everybody knows what Israel. Israel is there. Hello?
I said Jewish.
I mean, you need to be a genius to know what Israel. The second you say Israel, everybody knows what Israel. This is not the question. The question when the Quran says, oh, children of Israel, who is the father? Israel. The father is Israel. Who is Israel?
I can send you the link because there's a
don't send me a link. Give me the answer. Who is Israel? You want to call a friend?
So what's your answer?
Look at this. Look at this. What is your answer? He want me, Christian Prince. I am a Christian. He is a Muslim. To answer him, to tell him what is Israel in the Quran. This is your book. You are the one who told me. You are the one who told me the Quran is very easy to understand. There is some verses are not clear. Okay, here we go. I did not ask you about any verse. I asked you about just a word. A word. Israel. What Israel mean?
The basic information I know that the children of Israel was sent by their prophet was Moses. That's all I know, because in that context in the Quran it talks about the people who were sent to Moses, Prophet Musa.
My friend.
That's why I said it's a linguistic.
My friend. Okay, listen.
Linguistic, I do not know.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't ask me language.
No problem. I'm not asking you a language. Guys, did I ask you a language? I'm saying to you, who is this guy? Who is this guy, Israel?
It's referring to the people that Moses was sent to.
Who is he? This guy. Who is Israel? Where the name coming from? Who is he?
It's a tribe. It's a tribe where the origin where there was some people. Majority they came from that land.
All right.
Around Arabian Peninsula.
So it's the tribe. It's not a person. Israel is not a person.
I said Moses was sent to the Bani Israel.
I'm not talking about Moses now. I'm not talking about Moses. Who is Israel? Who is Israel? Look how many places Israel is appearing in the Quran. All of this. Who is Israel?
I gave you my answer. I don't know what you.
No, you did not give me the answer. Who is Israel? You are telling me that you are telling me his children are tribe. You are telling me there is a children that are tribe. I'm not asking you about the children. I'm saying who is Israel?
I don't. That's why I said I do not know the definition exactly.
What do you mean definition?
You ask me definition. Yes, that's why I said.
I mean, no. It's your Quran saying those are the children of a guy. His name Israel. So shouldn't we know who is Israel?
I said
what the point? What linguist? What language? This is not about languages. This is about a person, regardless of his name. Let us say his name is Mikael. Let us say his name is Muhammad. Who cares? When you say in the Quran, "Oh, children of Muhammad," shouldn't we know who is Muhammad? Who is Israel?
For argument's sake, I do not know. So what's your point?
My point is that you are incapable to explain something very simple. Even a name in the Quran, you do not know how it came, where it came from.
That's I said it's Moses was sent. I do not. I don't have.
What to know Moses was sent, my friend. I'm not asking you even about Moses. I'm saying, okay, we have a guy in the Quran. His name is Israel. Who is Israel?
I know they're from Arabian Peninsula. That's the basic.
Israel, guys, Israel from Arabian Peninsula. Did you hear this? Did you hear this?
That's what I said. The Jews did not originate.
Okay, where do you got this information that Israel is from the Arabian Peninsula?
No, they're from Palestine.
From Palestine. Okay, we changed it now. Okay, from Palestine. How his name is Israel, but he is from Palestine?
They're from Palestine, yeah.
Well, okay, so why his name is Israel, but he is from Palestine?
And then they moved to Egypt. So that's why around that area.
They moved to Egypt.
Yes, that's what it said.
Okay, all those verses you could not answer anything about them. Okay. See guys, see the science and the knowledge. You see the Muslims, they have a lot of knowledge. This Abdul, he prayed to Allah 5 times, and Allah he supplicate him with a lot of knowledge. My friend, yeah, give me the answer. You got the answer? Somebody text you?
They are the children of Yaqub.
Guys, did you hear this? The children of Jacob. Okay, where we can find in the Quran that those are the children of Jacob?
Yaqub. How do you say it in English?
Jacob. Yaqub.
That's how you say it in English?
Yeah.
It's Yaqub in Arabic. You do know that?
I know that. This is not the question. How you found out that those are the children of Jacob?
Yeah, I can give you the link. It's here. It's saying.
The link says that. So the Quran is a book of funny words, have no meaning unless we go and search in Google.
No, that's Yaqub. Yaqub is the origin.
Who is Yaqub? Okay, where in the Quran it says that Yaqub is Israel? Show me. How his name is Yaqub in the Quran, yet the Quran called them the children of Israel. How his name changed from Yaqub to Israel?
Palestine is the land.
My friend, this is not the question. This is not the question. The guy, his name is Jacob, right? Okay. The Quran mentioned the name of Jacob already. So how Yaqub, you just said to me Yaqub is Israel, is the same guy. How Yaqub became Israel? What is the story about that?
You asking me again definition. I cannot.
I'm not asking you a definition. I'm asking you, you just said this guy, his name is Yaqub. How Yaqub is called Israel? Is that a mistake in the Quran? Is his name Jacob or his name is Israel or both?
I have to do more research on that, but I know they're from Yaqub, so that's my point.
Your point is it took you a lot to search the internet, and then you came with the conclusion that this is Jacob. Okay, but how we can find, if the Quran is a book of Allah, and Allah is giving us information to teach us about this nation, who the children of Israel. Shouldn't he tell us? Shouldn't he tell us why he is calling him Israel here and calling him Jacob there? What happened? His name is Jacob.
We do not need to know all the details of the Quran.
No, we need to know. We need to know. Otherwise, why Allah is sending us the book then?
Because our main message is to worship only Allah.
No, my friend, your message is not only to. You see, if it's only important to worship Allah, why Allah is telling you about Jacob?
That's why I said the Quran is not book of science, it's not book of stories.
It is book of stories. What are you talking about? Even your God, he report to us the ant speaking to Sulaiman. Did you hear the story about the ant?
Let me explain. The objective of the Quran is to guide mankind to so that they worship only
my
Allah,
friend. What mankind?
Jesus.
What mankind? What mankind? Here we go. How he can guide you, but he could not even guide you to tell you what kind. It's not. It's a storybook. Everything in this book is a book of stories. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hello, hello. Do you want me to show you stories in the Quran? The Quran is a book of stories, fiction stories.
That's why I said it's not only about stories. Part of the answer.
Then I'm asking you, why Allah missed the point of telling us how the name of Jacob became Israel? There is something missing here.
That's not the objective.
This is the objective. The objective is to tell me about a guy. His name is Israel. His children are children of Israel. How his name is Jacob, but yet we call them the children of Israel. If they are the children of Jacob, what happened?
That's not important to us.
How he got the name Israel?
That's not important.
I will give you 5 pesos if you tell me who is the one who gave him the name Israel.
It's God who chose the name, not me.
Who?
God is the one who named them.
Okay, okay, but his name is Jacob here. What happened? How Jacob transformed to be Israel? What happened? Tell us a story. Where we can find this story in Islam?
I said origin. The origin.
My friend, the answer is very simple. Your prophet is a thief. He took from the Jews names and he do not know how and what happened. Jacob is a person, he was called by God Israel. So the Quran is a book of funny stories which is not connected, disconnected, taking part from here, part from there, and putting the name there, and they mean nothing after that, because now there's no way. My point is your book failed to tell us who is Israel, and this is very important. How we will know now, how we will know, how a Muslim will know that Jacob is Mr. Israel.
You mentioned good point. Let me explain. You said that the back days in Medina, there used to be a Jewish, so the Prophet used to ask them questions about the knowledge of what will come in the future. So you're right there.
So why Allah failed?
That's why I said, so it means the progressive prophet was sent after generation after generation. So we took knowledge from them, some knowledge.
Yeah, he took knowledge. He stole names. You know what took knowledge? Because he took knowledge from them. If he took, I understand. Muhammad took his knowledge from everybody around him.
That's why I said.
Okay, my friend. I want you, Muhammad. You see, I don't want really to pick up something, let us say, a weak spot about Islam. Can you show me something really solid about Islam to make me believe Islam from God? What do you think, guys? Is that fair? We don't want to pick up things and say, okay, here and there, and this is weak, and this is wrong, and this is a mistake. Show me, choose for me, Mr. Muhammad, a very solid idea you can prove to us, and that Muhammad is a prophet and Allah is God. Choose anything you want. Here we go. I'm listening. Go ahead.
You can read Surah 7, Ahad. Surah 7.
What does Surah say? This yesterday I explained it. It's a funny surah. Does it make sense? Did you remember when the Arab guy who called me about as-Samad and we explained?
It means self-sufficient.
My friend, I said to you, give me something Islam to prove to me. If somebody says I am God, self-sufficient, as you said, that did not prove anything. Prove to me that Allah is God. I can say that too. I can say, hey, Christian Prince, I am as-Samad. I am the only one. No one like me, brother. I have 2 eyes. The rest they have not. My friend, prove to me that Muhammad is a prophet and Allah is God. How you can do that? Go ahead.
Through the Quran and the Prophet.
Like what? Give me an example. How you can prove that to me from the Quran?
If you read the Quran all cover.
I did read the Quran. I found it the most funny book. Here we go. I ask you a very simple question about Israel. The Quran failed to tell me who is Israel.
That's why I said that's not the objective of the Quran.
No, as long as you mention it, you need to tell me who is he. You don't throw names there and you say I do not need to tell you who they are. If I say to you right now, if I say to you now, the children of Monica Lewinsky, shouldn't you ask me who is Monica Lewinsky?
That's from dunya perspective.
What dunya perspective? He is talking to dunya. Your God, Allah, speaking to human being. We are not gods. The second you speak to human beings, you speak in their perspective, then you explain to them in their perspective. We are not gods. We cannot see what is the unseen. So you have to tell us, what are you talking about? When you see, this is how funny you are. When I speak to birds, I have to speak the language, as simple as that. If I fail to explain to the birds what I am trying to say, it's mean I don't speak their language. It's mean I'm a liar. It's mean I fail, and your God failed to explain himself to us.
No. I disagree with you though.
My friend, what is agree? I'm just telling you, show me where Allah he did not fail. The Quran, all of it is a failure from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, according to you, not me.
What according to me? I'm challenging you here. You are with me live. My friend, aren't you with me live now? And I'm challenging you. I'm making a challenge. Show me where in the Quran Allah did not fail. Everywhere he failed, from the beginning to the end. What about your prophet when the angel came to him and they squeezed him 3 times? Do you believe in this story?
I gave you Surah Ikhlas.
Well, Ikhlas mean nothing. It's mean nothing. It's a mistake, because Allah, he says, say Allah is Echad, and Echad is not one as one member, as one as unity. This is a phrase Muhammad took from the Jews, and you are the one who said we took from them knowledge. So the Bible says, oh Israel, your God is Echad. So Muhammad, he took it, he put it there in the verse. Ahad is coming from Echad. Ahad does not mean one. Ahad mean one as unity. This is why the Bible says the man and the woman, they'll get married and they became Echad. So your God is Echad is not about one individual, it's about one as unity. And the word Tawheed, you Muslim believe in Tawheed. Tawheed does not mean oneness, mean unification. So again, you are believing in the Trinity of the Christian without knowing, because you Muslims are ignorant. You are thieves. You stole names, you stole words from other beliefs, and you do not know what they mean. And this is why you do not know what Israel mean. If I ask you now, what Isa mean?
I don't know the meaning of it.
Okay, what Israel mean?
That's not the most important.
Okay, hold on. What is Jibril? What is Jibril mean? Gabriel. What's Gabriel mean?
Angel.
Gabriel is my friend. Wake up. Gabriel is the name of the angel. Gabriel. What the word Gabriel mean?
Gabriel is the name of the angel who was.
I got it. It's the name of the angel. You are very smart, but that's not the question. Who is what? When we say Jibril, we know who is. We are talking about who. I'm saying, what is the word mean?
I don't know the meaning of it.
Okay, well, guys, count with me how many things the Muslim do not know. Very important names. Okay, you do not know Jibril. What about Israel?
I know his task, what he did. But
okay, but you do not know what the word mean. Okay, what Allah mean? What Allah mean? What Allah mean? Allah, what Allah mean? What Allah mean?
I do not know the meaning of
my friend. What Allah mean? Don't tell me that even your God name you do not mean what Allah mean.
Allah comes from linguistic term that means you
see, you don't know your God name. You do not know what is. If you know, you will tell me right away. Allah suddenly you became like a Morse code.
No, Allah means the one who we worship only.
What do you where do you get this from? Allah is a name. Allah is a name. Tell me what the name mean.
My Arabic is not strong, so
what does it have to do with your Arabic? You know, you see, I don't speak Hebrew. Who told you I speak Hebrew?
I can give you what he does, but I don't know the meaning of
what he does. He does nothing, my friend.
He controls the affairs of his
what slaves. Allah mean? What Allah mean? This is what you say to me each time I ask you a question. You say you know, Okay.
You asked me a definition, so I don't know.
I'm not asking you anything. You know nothing. You know nothing.
Definition.
Let me see, guys. If you are only a Muslim, call me. If you are not, don't call me. Only Muslims are welcome. What the heck is that?